Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. So we went and got a whole bunch of Allis parts today. Brought home this D14 with a loader, and then the CA. There got a lot of other stuff too, but I'll just show you what these are for right this second. This CA, it's got front inner wheel weights. Yeah, there you can see it. It's got the side weights right there. And it's got a set of actual wheel weights too, so it's a well-weighted CA. It runs like a top, just purrs. The guy he was using it for a wood splitter, so he had a pump and he had it plumbed in with a wood splitter. And then this was his loader tractor that he did everything else with. I know, a D14 with a loader. Nowadays it's obsolete. Nobody uses them, but I backed up on the trailer and whatnot. And the loader seems to work fine. It's just, it ain't that, you know what I mean? But, well, I'll get these down off the trailer. Alright, so we were just driving them around. The guy said the CA has no brakes. That's the truth. There's nothing there. But we got this brush hog with it. So we decided to, of course, you gotta play with your brand new toys, don't you? So we threw the brush hog on it just to see if it would lift it. Surprising, that thing, with the side weights and the wheel weights, it'll keep the nose on the ground. So we're gonna play with that in just a minute. And then the 14 here, as we were at the guy's place, He had it sitting there running, and he goes, it runs real good, and it acted like it was going to quit. He revved it up, instantly followed the spark plug or something. It was running on all four, and then went down to 3. So we're just going to pop the plugs out of it, see if one feels cold. Any of the holes feel cold yet?
Not yet. Actually, I think number 1 is no, it's warm too.
Yeah, we can pop them all out. Exactly. Looks like something's leaking. Oh, it's leaking right out of the cylinder there.
The cylinder's leaking.
Yep. Right. And I'm gonna pop the chains off it, because chains in June when it's hard are a rough ride right now. So just set you over here so you can watch us for a second. That sounded better.
Yeah, it just had carbon on it.
Yep.
It's got a little bird shit.
So the number 4 plug, it was carboned and wet. So that was it. It did it while it was actually running. That don't happen too often. But I popped the tire chains off, and we're going to take them for a little ride, see what they do. And then I'll come back and I'll show you what else we got for treasures, I guess you could say. Alright, so as you can tell, the rear end's a touch loud, but if you just don't listen to it, it doesn't sound that loud. I threw those tire chains, right, so it did do it, in the bucket. The loader doesn't work bad. No power steering kind of sucks. But not a bad little tractor, I don't think, so far. The loader makes it seem big. I mean, it just seems really big out the sides of the tractor. She purrs like a kitten. I think. Never had one with a loader on. This is different. Let's see if I can get these tire chains to dump out of here. Alright. Look at that. I know you're gonna find this surprising, but I still think I'd rather have my 2017 John Deere. I know you're gonna find that really surprising. Is I'd rather have that for my loader tractor. Alrighty. Here's Dad coming with that CA. With the brush hog. I think he put the PTO shaft on. Not sure, but I think he did. Nope, still hanging out, so. He goes to. Oh, that's fourth. Can't find them, grind them, right? Okay, but don't like high. Tell you that. Power director. You ready to see some dirt moving skills? Let's see what I can pick up with this thing. I'll bet you it's not much.
Oh, really? I don't know.
That's enough of that.
Yeah, I think that's way better than a shovel.
Yeah, but it ain't much.
But compared to nowadays, a two-wheel drive tractor and a loader is not what we're gonna use, huh?
And with your shifter down here between your legs.
Yeah.
If that's all you got, though, it's all you got, I guess.
Yeah. I'm sure it's done a lot of work over the years, but things have changed.
That front cylinder is leaking like that's it.
Is she dripping good?
Yeah. I can't tell you if the pump's dripping or not. I can't quite see that.
It only makes noise in reverse?
Only in reverse.
Hmm.
Is there
But it's not a bad noise, it's just kind of a whine.
a whine?
Yeah.
I don't know if it did or not. I only own one.
I don't remember the other one that we had doing that.
Yeah.
But
Didn't have the other one that long either.
right. But the motor seems to run good.
Yeah.
Clutch feel good.
Oh yeah.
Is it the thumb thing for the high low? Is that what's kicking it back out of high?
It feels like there's no detent left. Like she's been rolled right on the edge of the detent the whole way.
Oh, so it's been back and forth a lot.
Yeah. That's what it feels like. That all looks fun. Ain't like wore out right there as far as not allowed the lever to slip nice.
If you hold it up there, does it go fine?
She'll stay if you can get it to catch just right. You can feel it when she's not going to catch.
Really?
Got good brakes though. Oh, it's even got a little toolbox. Look at that. Didn't even know that was there. I don't think it's a bad tractor though. What I mentioned earlier while we were driving, the loader makes it seem like a big tractor.
Yeah, I think if we take the loader off.
It's gonna seem like a little narrow little tractor.
Yeah. Let's look at this other one to see. The other one's got to have power steering. And how much work would it be just to switch the front end and make it have power steering?
Probably not much.
You know what I mean? But once the loader's off it, probably won't matter.
No, probably not.
To me, that pump looks like that'll bolt onto this block. Yeah, I think that's something to think about sometime. But we still got to see if that one will run.
Yeah. The tin, too bad the side panels.
Didn't match the rest of the orange.
Because otherwise you wouldn't even have to partly paint it.
No, but it's flaking here.
Yeah.
You know, that's...
I wonder what that loader was off of. Because that's obviously got the... I mean, you can't imagine somebody would have painted it. That's the newer album.
Right.
For Allis.
Right, now it looks like all the same orange. I don't know.
Alrighty, so now we're on that CA. And let's see how this thing does. What this one acts like. Like I say, with that brush hog on it, it acts like it got power steering. Unlike the D14. Seems fine though so far. The tranny shift's nice. I'd like to see if this brush hog's gonna work. I'm gonna take you up on top of the hill, see if the brush hog works. And clutch. That's surprising. Most of the time my luck is they're a last time use and then they slip. But it probably will in the future, you never know. But she runs like a little top. But like we talked about, no brakes at all. So I gotta see if the shoes are delaminated or what's going on down in there. Because they are nothing. Well, that one tries to do nothing, but other than that, I mean, it's even got that little light on the fender there. Sorry if this is shaky. I'm trying to drive and video this and talk all at the same time. 3 things at once don't work for me. I don't think these will be, either one of these will be pullers. I already got a tricycle CA I pull. And, but I'll need the wheel weights to be going on my tricycle CA, that's for sure. I'm just surprised it's got no brakes. I've had quite a few of these tractors and they always got some brake left. I mean, besides from nothing. Maybe I can need to play with that a little better too. But, yeah, we'll go from there on that. This seems like a nice little tractor. Turns nice. My tricycle CA. I don't know what it is, if that one had a hard life or not, but as you're driving that tractor, you know, just like right now, just driving it through the weeds and whatnot, the steering wheel, you gotta turn it left and right to go straight. One of them tractors. This tractor, it goes straight on its own. And I don't know if the tricycles weren't as good, or what the case is, or if mine just had a hard life. It runs like a top. I think somebody must have rebuilt it at one point. But this little thing runs pretty darn good too. I just want to see if this brush hog is going to work. I want to get up on top of this knob. This hill. It's all flat up here. I'll show you in just a second. But other than that, the guy used this tractor, he said, for a wood splitter. And then he used this brush hog on a little bit. So, brush hog should work in my opinion, but the wood splitter he had set up on, it's got a 3-point hitch conversion on it. And he used that for his, brush hog. Or not brush hog, wood splitter, excuse me. Hey, guess what? With no brake, you can't turn. We're pointing it uphill. There she went. There we go. Look at that. There she went. That's a good way to keep the clutches all good and shined up. So that's why it's got that hydraulic tank on it there. And it's kind of, he did it interestingly, and he told us about it before we left, so we made sure. He's got it, so it's running up there, that big hose to the front pump, and he has that coming out as pressure, feeding that line right there, which I'll try to show you. And then, instead of putting a valve on the tractor, all he did was just loop it back around, and that goes right back into the hydraulic tank over here. So the hydraulics are always turning, which is fine. You just got to make sure that you have that little jumper hose you put in there. Otherwise, you're going to deadhead that hose and it's going to build a lot of pressure. But, well, let me get the PTO shaft hooked up and we'll see if this brush hog turns. Alright, so we got the PTO shaft in. Let's kick the PTO on. Oh. Put her in. Set. Oh, of course. PTO shaft kicks on, but you can't, of course, shift it until it's done spinning the granny. Found her way in. A little fast in second. Let's try first. digging right into the dirt. Alright, let's go. You've been working pretty good. This little PA working for us. I think this thing runs pretty good. This is some deep stuff right here. Whoops. In the dirt a little bit too much. Let's get the PTO out. There we go. A little deep there. All right. So as you can tell, she's gonna brush hog. I mean, that's A little deep for a CA, I think, but it did it with that's gotta be 5 foot. Yeah, that's a 5 foot brush hog. Old big heavy brush hog. And she was working, but she didn't get hot. I don't know if you can quite see that, but she's right up middle of the green, right where she needs to be. Kept good oil pressure the whole time. But I'm more than pleased with that. I mean, that just plain did very good. So I'm going to show you what else we got, because we got most of a D14, well, all of a D14, but it's in factory pieces. Let's say it like that. So stay tuned for that.